Good morning, guys. Thought I'd bring you along with me on this morning walk for me and Billy. So, oh look, a couple mud flaps. Huh, good for you. Oh, are those truck? No third-party repairs. Huh. I guess if you need some stuff, come around here. But yeah, guys, we're out here. It's I want to say about 7 in the morning. Still pretty dark out here. I usually leave before this time, but my stop's only about 4 hours away, and then from there I'm just gonna drive another hour to a rest area that I know pretty well, and I'll just stop there and do a reset, and then go pick up another load on, what's today, Wednesday? Go pick it up on Friday. So, but yeah, I thought I'd bring you guys along with us on this walk. A little public service announcement to those of you guys that have dogs. Please pick up after your dogs. First of all, I don't like walking in it on accident. And two, for medical reasons, some of you guys might not know this, but if your dog has parvo or traces of parvo in their stool and another dog comes and sniffs it, well, then that dog can catch parvo. Buddy. Hey, come on. Yeah, there. He's such a goof. But yeah, thought I'd bring you guys with us. So if you see, yeah, it's about 25 degrees and he loves it. He's really a great dog. But yeah, guys, please pick up after your dogs. Hey, come on. But yeah, please pick up after him because I mean, you know, you don't want to cause someone else's dog to get sick. You know, parvo is no joke. Those of you guys that own dogs, I've had a couple buddies lose dogs because of it. I've had a buddy of mine, he saved his dog, but it was quite an arduous journey. It took about, he was up for 48 hours straight giving Pedialyte to his dog, and he barely caught it in time, and it still took him 48 hours of just constantly feeding the dog Pedialyte through a tube, and the dog, you know, eventually pulled out of it. And I've had a pup catch parvo, and it's horrible. I mean, just the smell, the lethargic, hey, come on, the lethargicness out of them, it's really horrible. And of course, you know, it's your dog, you know, I mean, it's nothing fun for them, so they're obviously in pain, and the animal response to that is to, you know, go off in a corner and, you know, let themselves go. And that's what animals do, and it's unfortunate, but it's a real shame. But yeah, guys, please, you know, pick up after your dogs. It's not that hard. You know, go buy a little bag and just pick it up, throw it in the trash. It's all of 30 seconds worth of work. You know, you bring your dog with you, you feed him, you let him drink, you know, you walk him, just pick up after him. You know, it takes all of 30 seconds. So, oh, and that's mine. So let me catch back up with you guys in a minute. I need a free hand. Bye. And we're back. Good boy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Hey, who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah? So, then I figured we'd take him for we'd just take him for a walk and enjoy walking around and let the truck warm up. It's about 25 degrees. Looked at the weather, it says feels like 17. So of course we're out here in our shorts and t-shirt because I'm dumb. But looks like the guy next to us has his hood open. Yeah, guys, I saw a service truck come and try and help get him running. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, guys, I mean, proper maintenance, proper maintenance, guys. PMs will save your life. Oh, come on, man, you good? You're bigger than me. So, Global Transport, Ohio. You're not too far from home, buddy. Got a good looking Pete right there. Whew. Man, my nostrils are starting to freeze up. But yeah, guys, he's got his hood open. Saw a service truck out there. Hey, come on, get out of there. Yeah, guys, PMs and not owning a Volvo will help that issue. So anyway, let's get in this truck and let's get out of here. Bitter patter, let's get at her. And we're back in the truck, guys, getting nice and toasty. So yeah, guys, when it's this cold out here, you know, make sure that you're taking care of your trucks. Make sure that you're treating your fluids as well. You know, they do have some of these anti-gel agents inside the diesel pumps and stuff, and I don't know how much of that really gets in to your own diesel. I think, you know, it's mixed and stuff, but I feel like logically over time, as that diesel sits in those tanks, it slowly starts to separate. But I'm not a chemical engineer. That's not my department. I'm more of a math major myself, so different aspects on it. But yeah, guys, we're just enjoying this beautiful morning. Took Billy out for a walk, let the truck warm up. We're sitting at about 115 degrees, just letting oh yeah, here comes the truck back. So I talked to the guy. He said that there's some filter issue that he said he's having, but I heard him start and it did not sound like it was a filter issue. So I don't know if he misunderstood, but yeah, guys, and I joke. I mean, I know I say, like, you know, oh, you know, don't own a Volvo, but I mean, in all honesty, guys, I mean, everything breaks down. Everything has its day. Freightliner, Peterbilt, Volvo, Kenworth, PACCAR motors, Detroit motors, Cummins motors, they all break eventually. They all, you know, I don't know how many miles his truck has. It doesn't look to be too old, but probably maybe a 15 or a 16 Volvo. Maybe a little newer, maybe a little older, give or take a few years. So all in all, guys, you know, it's really just about your own maintenance and making sure that your truck is built for, you know, what you need it to be done for. Man, yeah, we just had a hard push yesterday. It was just crazy. But yeah, guys, so always just make sure that you're doing your maintenance when it needs to be done. You're doing what you need to be doing. And you know, a good saying that I've picked up over my time is spend cheap, spend often. So if you buy cheap stuff, you're gonna be buying a whole lot more than some of the guys that, you know, spend a little bit more. I put Lucas in my truck. That's just what I do. I know some guys hate it. Sorry, my seatbelt's acting weird today. But yeah, I mean, I put Lucas. I know some guys don't like it. I know some guys like it. I've dealt with a couple master mechanics that swear by it. I mean, they absolutely love the stuff. They will never do anything else, and that's, you know, good enough for me in that sense. Make sure that also, guys, remember, whenever you're leaving and it's cold, make sure that your trailer tires are also rolling the way that they should be, because that's a huge thing. You can get a lot of flat spots on your tires pretty quickly just from dragging them and not having any or having your brakes all froze up. So sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I'm trying to get out of this truck stop. Some of these guys were making spots where they shouldn't have been making spots last night. Like these guys here, there's no lanes right here. This is where trucks are supposed to turn. I understand it gets late, guys, and it gets full, but I mean, you guys got to figure something out, because I'm not mad at them. You know, they're out of the way, but just trying to make sure that you're not turning into another truck is a huge ordeal, because you could really mess somebody up or mess yourself up, and you know, there goes your whole investment. This is everything that you need. Hey dude, go lay down. He likes to come up and watch and see what we're doing. But yeah, guys, so let's see, what do I want to talk about today? These wonderful, wonderful roads. They're really not bad, guys. But what do I want to say? Oh, so here's something for some of you guys that are either thinking about becoming an owner-operator or thinking about becoming a lease purchase. Now, every truck driver in the business, every YouTube channel, I challenge you, go view any YouTube channel and ask them, you know, how they view lease purchase. Lease purchase is not the most ideal situation, but there's a lot of guys that have been company drivers for 10 years that were making 40, 50, maybe even 60 cents a mile. There are some companies out there that do make good, you know, solid money per mile if you put the time in. And we'll just go ahead and wait. I'll turn that off for now. Everyone knows I'm turning. But yeah, guys, so these guys out here, a huge thing. So if you are thinking about becoming an owner-operator or a lease purchase operator, the big thing that you need to look at is, before you do it, which one is better for you, which one is more feasible. Now, there are some guys that'll say, oh, you know, you can go buy a cheap truck for $15,000 and, you know, you can just, you know, get your authority, and your authority is going to cost you a few thousand, and then you got your IFTA, and then there's a bunch of upfront expenses. And not every carrier is going to deal with you right away, because obviously you need to build up your rapport with customers. You need to show that you can be on time, and that's a huge ordeal about it. Oof. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Really, bro? Wow. I'm so glad your 30-second rush, you know, is really wonderful for you. Anyway, sorry guys, that guy right there, he's a bonehead. But yeah, guys, that's another thing. Make sure you're paying attention to other drivers, because you never know what they're gonna do. But you got to be on your toes. You got to be quick on your feet. Got to be paying attention. You got to be a defensive driver. So, but yeah, guys. And ironically, we're both going the same way. So, you're wonderful. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I keep getting sidetracked with some of these people up here. I'm like, it's early in the morning. I'm not trying to, you know, be upset, you know, and you made me catch the light, so it's okay. And now I'm a little too far forward. Oof. I hope this guy can make this turn, because I don't want to get hit. Yeah, he's fine. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad you can drive. Yeah, guys, so those of you guys that are thinking about becoming owner-operators, a big thing you need to look into is how much your startup cost is going to be, and how long you can go without a paycheck, because your first paycheck is probably going to get eaten up by fuel or insurance or truck payment or whatever. And I'm a huge supporter for anyone that wants to better themselves or challenge themselves, because that is what life is about, in my opinion. I think life is about challenging yourself. Life is about pushing yourself to new limits, and constantly attaining new goals and reaching those goals and setting higher ones. You know, when I was first starting out, I didn't, you know, I set myself a solid goal, an attainable goal, and I said, you know, this is how much money I'm going to make this year. This is how much that I'm going to put into it. This is how much I need. And I went, I did it, I hit that goal, I surpassed it, and as soon as I surpassed it, I set another goal. So last month, I set myself a certain goal for how much I was going to make in 1 month, especially being January. I knew this month was going to kind of be iffy on freight, because you do have the virus that's still going on, so there is still a backlog of freight from last year that is still trying to move. And then you have companies in January, especially here in the United States, those you guys that are here in the U.S., you guys do know that here in the U.S., January, February time frame is whenever these companies are doing inventory, when they're doing their fiscal year plans, when they're trying to sell as much as they can, just to kind of help hit that bottom dollar. That way they can really close out sales and everything like that. So some of these guys and some of these businesses out here are really hustling, and they don't need freight because they're trying to get rid of all the freight out of their stores. So that's just a big part of it, guys. And sorry, Mr. Camper. But yeah, guys, so make sure that you set yourself some goals, but also make them reachable, make them attainable. You know, we're all out here trying to help each other out, and that's what this channel's about, guys. This channel's about showing people different parts of the country, but also trying to, you know, turn around and give a helping hand to the guy behind. And that's why I did tell you guys that there is some big news coming, and I'm getting a lot of views back on my channel again, and I really do appreciate you guys. So thank you for being faithful and being patient. I do understand that it is kind of frustrating when you watch somebody and you want them to post a video and they just don't post, and there's just things going on in their life, and there's not a whole lot of updates. I don't have a Twitter, I don't have, you know, a whole lot of, I have a couple of social media accounts, but those are just my personal accounts. But I'll think about maybe doing like a Driver with Purpose Facebook page or something like that. But we're all out here trying to, you know, give a helping hand to the guy behind us, you know, help get them on our level, because if we're all on the same level and we're all in the same mindset, the same understanding, then we all realize that you know, everything is reachable, everything's attainable together. And instead of some of these guys out here that you meet that are just in it for themselves, like that guy that, you know, jumped in front of me, I'm not mad at him. You know, I didn't have a protected turn. He had a green light also. But you should use a little more common sense and see a guy coming out. You should see that, okay, there's only one other truck behind him. It'll take me 30 seconds to make this turn. It'll take him 15 seconds to make the turn because he's already rolled. So, you know, it's all just about trying to help everyone grasp knowledge and things like that. So, yeah, guys, it's really important. So if you are thinking about becoming an OO, which I highly recommend, oh hush, I highly recommend any of you guys that want to, that are thinking about it, you know, set yourself up a goal and do it. And just don't come to PA, because, man, these trucks are beating me up already. But yeah, guys, it's not that bad. It's not hard. It's not hard. You're gonna put in some work, but like everything in life, if you don't put in the work, you're gonna get what you put in. If you don't put in anything, you're not gonna get anything out. You know, last month I hit 5 figures for 1 month, and I'm not gonna tell you what those 5 figures were, because that's my personal business. It's not really yours, but I'm telling you, it is attainable, and it is easily attainable. I only worked 3 weeks, and I had 4 days off. I went home, spent 4 days with my family, and I've just been kind of hustling and bustling out here, doing what I need to be doing. And yeah, I have, like I said, you know, we have the second truck out there running, but that truck is making its own money for that truck. Like, that truck's funds are going to something completely different. So I'm not accounting that truck's income to this truck's income as well. This truck is solely this truck's income. Like, I don't interchange the incomes between. So a big part of it is making sure that you can be attainable, and making sure that you choose what is best for you. There are some guys out here that have, you know, $20,000 to go buy a truck right out the gate. If you can do it, do it. Do what you need to do. All right. And I'll explain my opinion on the lease purchase program later on, because there are some lease purchase options that are just horrible. I've heard horrible things, because I'll get on, that's a whole nother video. So, but yeah, guys, I'm sorry that this video is taking so long. I thank all of you guys that have watched to the end, because it really means a lot to me. I'm glad some of you guys are coming back. I thank you for being so faithful and so patient, and we're trying our best to get this stuff rolling out to you guys again, and I'm doing my best, so please bear with me, trying to get back into the swing of just talking to the windshield. But yeah, guys, maybe we'll do a truck review here in a few days. We'll see what happens. I'll see how much time I have. I'm also doing a reset here today, so or starting a reset today, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can come up with. So as always, guys, always remember, be safe, be courteous, be honest, and be safe.